Now, some of you probably seen that 682 for the mirror. If you're playing those mirrors, just, hold on to them. They're coming. Just by law of average. These numbers mirror each other. They're the opposite of each other. Each number is the opposite of each other. How you get the opposite numbers? You look at this grid here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. 1 is opposite of 6, 6 opposite of 1. 2 opposite of 7, 7 opposite of 2. 3 opposite of 8, 8 opposite of 3. 4 opposite of 9, 9 opposite of 4. 5 opposite of 0, 0 opposite of 5. Okay? That's just dividing the 1,000 numbers up from triple zeros to 499 and 500 to 999. You got the top up here and the bottom here. Okay? Now, you got, and these numbers do exactly the same thing. It's 230, which came, we checked it off, that we won on them. And then 785, they the opposite of each other. Reason being, 2 can be a 7, 7 can be a 2. 3 can be an 8, 8 can be a 3. And a 5 can be a 0, 0 can be a 5. See that? All these numbers, they mirror each other. Put that on your bucket list if you're playing Missouri evening draws. Now, we calling these draws. You got to understand something here. I'm calling these numbers out on evenings, and they're coming. So that's the importance of tracking. All numbers rotate different midday. All numbers rotate evening. All 3,000 numbers rotate different from state to state. Don't get off track because your number come midday and don't think it's going to come evening, because it's just a different rotation. All the thing is, it's only 1,000 numbers. They're going to cross paths midday and evening. Texas got 4 draws. I laugh at that every time. I know them people up there crazy in Laloon trying to catch all 4 of them draws. Don't pick 3. They got to be crazy. But if I was up there, I wouldn't play but one or 2 at the most, tracked in the 2 using the pick 3 at a glance system. Because the numbers are going to rotate different. But if you're tracking those numbers, you'll find out what numbers they fell in midday or how they fell evening, period. And it ain't going to fall trying to find no number that you're going to hit the next day. You ain't going to play a midday number and figure out what's going to come evening. That's almost practically, I would think, impossible for the next day. That's why you have all these different mirrors and different grids and different rundowns that people are doing, trying to hit numbers the next day. It don't work like that. It ain't set up for you to win like that. If it was a system even close to that, they'd take pick 3 off the board. And this here system here might come close to making that happen if we all figure this out. I'm telling you, it's easy, because if you track the numbers by law average, they got to rotate to your way. Don't try to hit the numbers, let the numbers hit you. That's why I say play them till they come, make that money, y'all. Okay? Yeah. You see what's happening, don't you? I'm calling this on evening. I'm calling it on one draw, one shift. One draw, evening draws. And they hit just like I'm calling them. Because I'm tracking the actual 1,000 numbers. They can't do nothing but hit. All right. Enough of that. Let me get off that bicycle. Okay.